My name is Lecturer Kilaji Bishop Kenya Michael Oltome speaking in Nairobi National Government this morning, the day of Sabbath, 22nd actually, March 2025. Yes, I'm a lecturer Kilaji because I've taught so many colleges, theological colleges, including public, General Service Unit in Mpakazi, Utawala College, an official force of Kenya. Defense Forces are paramilitary general service unit and equivalent to Kenya Defense Forces. As a civilian spiritual affairs instructor, 2004 to 2016, that is 12 years. I've also taught, at the St. Weber College of African Church in Narok County Government, and also Covenant College of Mission, Narok County Government pastors. But now I'm a political preacher, anticipating to be United States of Kenya Republic President, with my Vice President Nixon Gugubo and former Prime Minister, retired United States of America Luo Kenyan, who has ruled America fairly for close to 10 years. His Excellency Dr. Hussein Barack Obama is going to be also former Prime Minister in my government, together with my First Lady, the incoming head of state, youngest daughter in near future wife, Honorable Charlene Ruto, which I'm looking forward to go to their church at Karen on 2nd March, to worship with them on Sunday, March 2nd, 2025. So I'm from Marsabit, Samburu subtribe crossbred of Kenyan Israelite, and also Samburu born mother from Samburu County, but I'm from Marsabit, Federal State County Government. The Bible says, "Be courageous and brave and courageous," in Joshua 1 verse 9. Be brave and courageous. That was actually the word given to Joshua, who was actually succeeded Moses to become the president or king of Israel at that time. Why do I want to say the Bible emphasizes so much being so courageous? It is because we all love life, but our lives also can be, not permanent here on earth. As I speak now, we are told Hero Billion, kind of the person who was overseeing our elections for so many years, Wafula Wanyonyi Chebukati, December 22nd, 1961 was born, and he passed away recently on February 20th, 2025. Has earned a bachelor degree from the University of Nairobi and a Masters of Arts from Jomo Kenyatta University, university here in Kenya. Before his tenure as the Independent Electoral Board Commission, we are told, he was at 37 years in legal career, who has managed also to be a to have also a law firm for 2 decades before founding Costo, an advocate, a kind of a company associate, in 2006. So Chebukati was actually the principal and diligent leader who served the nation with integrity, and his death is a great loss to the country now. So the country has, not recovered from the repercussion of what the decision Chebukati has made during last election, which we believe that by 3/4 of Kenyans believe it was a rigged election. It was not a kind of a democratic kind of election. So Chebukati, as usual, all chairmen of Independent Electoral Commission don't survive in Kenya because the government normally rig elections. These 3 presidents of Kikuyus and 2 Kalenjin, they usually rig elections. And so the overseers of every election normally don't live long in Kenya Republic. So we are using to lose them every election. As I speak now, all those officers who have been officials of independent electoral boundary commissioners, commissioners, most of them are no longer now in Kenya. All of them, obvious. They have fled from Kenya. And as it is now, we don't have even independent and electoral boundary commissioners in Kenya. In case of any eventuality of people passing away, like those who are in position of political leadership, no one is there to oversee any by-election in Kenya now. The president is being feared by so many people. The current president, His Excellency Dr. William Samuel Ruto. So Chepkoech has passed away, and it's not only the only one, including Givaitu and many others. We don't have this chairman of elections of Kenya since 1969 up to now. After every election, they are killed, they are assassinated, they are injected with some kind of injection to slow their death, and then they end up dying. And some died mysterious deaths all the time. So we are told also today, Chief Justice, apex judges of judiciary, we are told actually they are seeking to squash a press that want them out of office of alleged gross misconduct and incompetency. So we are living in an era of also Israelite long time ago, whereby Israel was there was another time Israel was ruled by judges, but they have been messing up like Kenyans ones. In the book of Judges chapter 21 verse 25. So we are also now Kenyans are seeking to quash prayers that want them out of offices, including Chief Justice Honorable Mother Koome and all High Court, Supreme Court judges, 7 of them. Particularly, they are seen to be so corrupt actually, and most of them are from Kikuyus and Kalenjin tribe. So Chebukati was the last kind of a person which we have seen him to be, our chairman of Independent and Electoral Boundary Commission. So he is now no longer there. He has passed away in Nairobi Hospital on Thursday night at the age of 63. And he was also, haunted a lot by during his tenure at the polls agencies because his character was in question. He was not patriotic actually to administer that kind of elections. So too little, too late, and also Koome and Mwili Ndungu, the vice, judiciary kind of a boss, they are supposed to leave the jobs. They are fighting for their job. You can see them here. All right? They are really fighting to see whether they will not be removed from office. That is the Chief Justice, and then the other 2 other ladies, which they are called actually the Vice Chair, or the Vice Chair also Chief Justice, also called Mwilu and Ndungu. They are supposed to leave their offices. All right. So if there is a transitional kind of presidential election today, we don't have an Independent Electoral Boundary Commission chairman or officials to conduct the elections. Despite the fact that I've requested United Nations and also African Union to help us to institute a presidential interim transitional kind of government, which is none other than to my Liberation Party, which of course I will be the president, and I am here now, and then Vice President, Honorable retired Army Brigadier, Kenya Defense Forces, Nixon Kukubo, and Paul Prime Minister. I said, Barack Hussein Obama is Excellency, retired United States of America President, to rule us again here in Kenya. And my first powerful lady will be none other than incoming head of state, youngest daughter, brave and vibrant and wise, energetic kind of a youth, was born 1990, Honorable Ruto, the youngest daughter of incoming head of state, son Dr. William Samuel, Ruto in that case. So what I want to say here, let's be courageous enough and remember that this man was killed because the government didn't want actually that rig elections to be again asked him by us who are now going to take over from Ruto. And that's why yeye anaenda kwa sababu ya siri nzito ya serikali. This man is being was assassinated most likely because the government don't want him actually to disclose that kind of rigging election of 2022. And this man was born 1961 and his life now ended 2025. So that's my my briefing today. Let's be courageous enough to wait God verdict of us being in this world and also in the next world to come, which is actually heavenly realms, whether we are acceptable in size to be in heaven or not. Another thing, I want the president actually to stop hosting Sudan, okay, rapid force, they call it Sudan actually, rapid force, kind of defense forces, a rebel leader called Hamdati is not supposed to host them here. He's not supposed to host them here or to give them identity card, or any other nation like around us to give them identity cards. And because now that kind of misbehaviors of hosting commanders of rebels like that one now Sudan rapid response kind of a force which is attacking Sudan, then in that case Sudan can hit the country of Kenyan Republic. And so we don't actually to bear the such kind of a repercussion of our sinfulness by allowing people who are killing others to live in Kenya and destroy other people's lives. Like that one now, an Al-Qaeda kind of affiliated kind of a force of commander of opposition of Sudan. You call it RSF, alright? Okay? It's not actually supposed to be here in Kenya, alright? Yeah, this kind of Sudan support revolutionary forces. They will now make has to fight each other between Kenya and Sudan, and we don't want such kind of a scenario to happen in Kenya, especially this time now where we don't have even a stable economy and stable leadership. We will actually be in problem, and if those rebels are continuing living in Kenya, then they will finish all Kenyans, abducting them, killing them, and the country of also Sudan is doing likewise because their embassy is here, so they are also accessible to come to Kenya, and they will retaliate, and they don't know who are Kenyans and who are there are people who are here. Almost a half of Sudan now is in Kenya, and I also want the president not to stop giving them also identity card and Congolese and also Somalis, country people and others, because now they will mess up in other nations using our identification cards. So that's my briefing today, Sabbath, the day of worship in the Bible, in Exodus chapter 20 verses 1 to 8. I'm also prepared now to go to Sabbath time of worship at Seventh Day Adventist here in Mbakazi Central, as I used to do, and I used to go also many other churches. Like tomorrow I will be in Marseille, Living Word here in Roundabout. They have a function, and they have also invited me to be with them tomorrow here in Nairobi National Government. So otherwise, may God bless you as we look forward to have me, Kenyans, to be United States of Kenya Republic new president, who is going to help them spiritually, socially, economically, and physically as well. Together, the leaders have mentioned, and we are going to be God-oriented government. We are going to improve your livelihood. We are going to force in our manifesto to my Liberation Party, the Formation Movement. We are going actually to put God first in Matthew 6:3, followed by human beings, that's living things, particularly generally, and non-living things. We are going to protect them, like also animals, minerals, land, trees, and water, to improve our lives. And we don't have also alliances to destroy them, neither alliances that prohibit us not to use it to improve our lives. We are also going to confine animals in the next government to allow humanity habitation areas to, for expansion. We are going to expand humanity kind of habitation areas. And also give them crucial document like identity cards, and also passports, title deeds, and and birth certificate freely, marriage certificate freely, and also other crucial documents. If you are unable to afford to pay the cost, then the government will cater for it. Otherwise, may God bless human being living in Kenya and beyond. Amen.